Hey friend, welcome back to The Gentle Reset, your no judgment zone for creating a home that actually works for you. I'm Allison, ADHD home and systems coach, former occupational therapist, and mom of two, and I'm so glad you're here. Last week in episode 32, we wrapped up season 3 with why starting with one room often creates the biggest momentum in ADHD homes. Today we're kicking off season 4. And this 4-part series is all about closets, which feels very fitting if you're in that spring cleaning mindset right now. So happy April. We're starting with a perspective shift that I think is really important. Because if your closet has been feeling overwhelming, frustrating, or just hard to keep up with, it's probably not about the clothes. If you've ever opened your closet and immediately felt stuck, or like you don't even know where to begin, then this episode is for you. Here's your weekly 3, a mind hack, a home hack, and a personal highlight to help your home feel lighter, more functional, and easier to maintain. Today you'll hear how decision fatigue shows up when you open your closet, where to start without trying to organize everything at once, and a real client story that shows why closet clutter feels so overwhelming. Next week, we're going to get more practical and talk about a simple way to start clearing out your closet without getting stuck. So make sure you're following along. Let's jump in. Here's the mindset shift I want you to hear today. Closet clutter usually isn't about the stuff, it's about the decisions behind the stuff. Closets tend to hold more than just clothes. They hold past versions of you, things you might wear someday, things that don't quite fit your current life anymore, and random things that didn't have a home anywhere else, so they ended up stuffed into the closet to deal with later. So every time you open that closet, your brain isn't just seeing items, it's seeing decisions. You're constantly thinking in your head, do I still wear this? Should I keep this? What if I need this later? Why haven't I dealt with this already? And those thoughts pile up fast and lead to decision fatigue. That's why closets feel so overwhelming. It's not the amount of stuff. It's the mental load of deciding what to do with it all. And this shows up whether it's a clothing closet, a hallway closet, or even a catch-all storage space. I've seen this with kids' closets too. Like a toddler's closet was overflowing with a mix of toys, clothes, and supplies. So I helped the mom create a more functional setup with easy access to his favorite toys and stored the extra supplies out of the way. It wasn't just about the amount of stuff. The space just wasn't clear or easy for him to use. And that's what I see in closets all the time. Too many decisions and no clear place for things to go. And if your closet tends to overflow into laundry piles or make laundry feel even harder to keep up with, I have a free ADHD-friendly laundry hacks checklist that walks you through simple ways to make the process easier for you. I'll link it in the show notes. So instead of trying to figure out the whole closet at once, let's focus on where to begin. And the goal here isn't to organize everything. It's to take some pressure off the decisions. That might look like noticing what you already know, the clothes you don't wear, the things that don't belong in that space, or the things you're not ready to decide on yet. Because what most people have already tried is organizing, rearranging things, buying bins or hangers, folding everything neatly, trying to make it look better by color coding your clothes, and it might look good for a little while, but then it slowly goes right back to how it was. Not because you did anything wrong, but because the decisions underneath never got addressed. So your brain is still walking into that closet thinking, what do I do with all of this? So instead of trying to fix the whole closet, take the pressure off having to decide everything right now. You don't need to go item by item. You don't need to figure it all out in one sitting. Start with just a few things you already feel sure about. Maybe it's a couple pieces you never wear, something that doesn't feel like you anymore, or items you've been moving around but not actually using. Not big decisions, just a few small ones to create a little more space in your closet. Because when there's less in front of you, your brain has fewer decisions to sort through. And this is exactly what I see when I'm working with clients in their closets. I worked with a client on her daughter's closet, and it had really become more of a stuffing space over time. There were clothes that didn't fit anymore, toys she wasn't using, and the drawers that were so full they couldn't close all the way. There wasn't a clear system, so everything just kept getting shoved in. And what was really happening in that closet wasn't just clutter, it was too many decisions to deal with at once. So instead of trying to organize everything, we focused on decluttering first. We sorted through the clothes and let go of what no longer fit or wasn't being worn. We created clear sections, a place for her everyday clothes, a section for school uniforms, and a home for her shoes, and then for her squishmallows. We also used the top area of the closet for things like seasonal items, so they weren't all mixed in with what she needed daily. And one of my favorite parts was that her 9-year-old daughter was involved in the process. She was able to help make decisions and let go of things she didn't want anymore. And by the end, everything had a home. She could get into the closet, find what she needed, and getting dressed became much easier. Here's what I want you to remember today. Closet overwhelm isn't just about the amount of stuff, it's the number of decisions in front of you. You don't have to figure it all out at once. Start small by reducing a few decisions and creating a little more space in your closet. Well, that's it for today, friend. Thank you for being here and spending this time with me today. Don't forget to hit follow now so you don't miss out on the Closet series episodes. If this episode resonated with you or you've been listening for a while, I'd love it if you left a quick review or shared it with a friend. It helps more ADHD women find this kind of support too. Remember, one small shift at a time creates momentum. You're doing better than you think, and I'm so proud of you. See you next week on The Gentle Reset for another weekly 3.